Well, that doesn't look good. What's going on, guys? Andy here with Cut and Clean Lawn Care. And I've been using the new Gravely 52 today, and it's hot, man. 110 degree heat index today. I got a bunch of properties done, but while in the process of hitting a speed bump, or not a speed bump, more like a pothole, this happened. This big fella did this. Now, I didn't ask for that fake composite wood. It's just what the trailer came with when I bought it. It's what the person put on it. But when looking at this, and I never really paid attention to it before, this trailer's always had 2x6s on it, and these are 1x6, the fake composite stuff. And if you just put a little pressure on it, you can feel the bending. So this stuff is not safe for what I'm carrying on a daily basis with the mowers I'm carrying. And it's, I mean, I haven't even had this trailer, but like, I don't even know, 5 months maybe. And it's time to get these off there and get something different on there. There's nothing wrong with these in the grand scheme of things, besides that it's just not safe. It's not like they're rotting or anything. It's just, they're not designed to carry the weight. So I got to get these off, man, get some new wood, get that new wood on here. So that's what we're doing today. Replacing the wood on my trailer. And from the pothole I did hit, just from looking in my rearview mirror, I could tell something happened. Couldn't tell what exactly happened, but something happened because the mower was sitting at a slight angle. The wheel was actually pretty much through that hole that's there. So, I mean, just that's enough heads up to know, get that crap off the trailer, spend the extra money, get something that's a little more safe for holding this stuff, because accidents happen, accidents can happen, and accidents will happen. So, man, let's just be a little more safe and get this
Watch your profanity
off there. So we're at the wonderful Home Depot, and right now we're looking for the bolts and nuts for the trailers. A couple of them have popped out and a couple of nuts have fallen off since, so we're going to get those, and then we're going to move on to the wood, as you would call it. And I'll be honest, guys, it's not super easy to find stuff when you're looking for it. It's when you're not looking for it, it's when it's easy to find. So guys, we got all the nuts, lock washers, and bolts I need to finish this. And we just finally stumbled across the 2x6x10, which is exactly what my trailer is. And I'm getting pressure treated, guys. Don't skimp on it. If you're gonna get it, get it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just buy the regular wood, you're gonna deal with wood rot and having to stain it and all that stuff all the time. So go ahead and spend an extra buck or two and get pressure treated. So I'm gonna load up. We need 11 of these, and yeah, we'll be good to go. Look at this creeper. So back now, got all of the lumber. They're all 10-foot 2x6s. A little heavier than before, but I'll even tell you guys what I'm spending on this. This is just a 5x10 trailer, and I'm looking at about 120 bucks. It's really not that bad at all to get it fixed, get it where it needs to be, and a little more safer for what I'm doing. But what else do I got to do? I got to get these racks off for the Equipment Defender racks. Best racks I've ever had, guys, by far. Got to pop these off, drill new holes on the new one, so we'll do all that stuff. Alright guys, we've already went ahead and loosened all the nuts and took the nuts off the bottom, so now all you gotta do is pop all these bolts up.
So as you can see here, this is the composite material, and we're getting ready to put on the actual pressure treated lumber. But hey Danny, how strong is this pressure treated lumber?
Do it again, because you just called me fucking Danny.
Shit.
Watch your profanity.
About
nice.
That strong.
Nice, I like that.
Alright guys, so we already took all the pieces of wood, or if you want to call it wood, it's not wood. plastic fake boards off of there, which I kind of like this look right now. It's freeing up a lot of weight in the trailer, but I'm gonna need something to stabilize the mowing units themselves. So we're gonna cut these pieces down. These are 2x6s that are 10 feet long. We just need to cut them down a hair to get them to fit in between the trussets, is what I'm gonna call them. I don't know if it's actually a trusset, but that's what it is today. Now, one thing to always remember, guys, when you're a man, you do stuff with tools. So it looks like we're probably going to be able to get about 4 on each side done about right. The other 2 in the middle we're probably going to have to trim down. How much you think?
½ inch. Maybe
a ½ inch at most, but there's never really any weight bearing in the middle, so I'm not worried about that. The majority, and even if it was, you could cut those off, you know, flush and still have more than enough support on the end, so it's not really going to matter. Just as long as where my wheels are for the machines for the majority is going to be, you know, kind of what we're looking for. So let's get into that. Alright guys, so before with the same piece of wood, obviously you don't have as much of an angle to slide the pieces in when they're cut as long as they should be. So towards the middle you got to shorten them up just a hair so they can fit in there. And then all we're going to do is slide the piece of wood back. That way it's about the same depth in there on both sides, the front and back, to support as much weight as possible. Even though there's never really any weight in the middle of the trailer for me. But that's just kind of how we're doing it. So these new 2x6s are a little bit wider than the old crappy composite boards. So what we're going to do is just cut up a design where we have 2 narrower pieces on the outside of the middle board. Just to get it to fit properly to where the bolts are actually lined up down the middle of the wood itself. So that's what we're getting ready to do right here. Now the next step, now that we got all this laid out, I'm going to go ahead and drill all my holes to set all these bolts back in and start tacking them back up, guys. So we got one side completed. About to move on to the other side. I'm just going to set up a time lapse for you guys, throw some music on it, because it takes time.
What's going on, guys? It's Randy. I don't care what he says in this video. He woke me up as soon as he woke me up this morning, and as you can see, it's, I don't know what, it's midnight now.
What do you mean just woke you up this morning? I woke you up at fucking 2 o'clock. That's your morning?
Well, he woke me up pretty early. So we're, yeah, this ain't even going on as a vlog, but
Well guys, the trailer is all done, looking sweet and smooth. Now let's grab a mower and throw it on here and see what happens. This is the spot she broke through last time. I'm not seeing any bending at all in those wood. Not even kind of a bend. The only thing I am noticing is I still got to put the nuts on in the bottom one. We ran out of nuts, so I still got to do this one, and that's why that one's like that. But no, man, ain't nothing going on there. Don't think it's going to be an issue. And something else that always annoyed me with the way the trailer was set up before, instead of having 2 inches thick wood, it was 1 inch thick wood. So every time I would come out, if you were on slightly a hill to where your ramp would set a little lower, you'd always kind of catch this metal piece right here because of the gap you have there. But now I don't think that's going to be a problem. So that's really it, guys. Not much to it, but it's definitely something that needed to be done as far as safety issues go for my trailer. So I want to give a huge shout out to Randy over at Guitars, Girls, Green Grass, and Guns. There's going to be a link in the description and an in-screen annotation to his channel. Go check him out, guys. He's doing some funny, really goofy stuff on his channel. You might dig it. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been a long day. 110 degree heat index, mowing all morning. Trailer breaks, the fake wood on the trailer breaks, so I got to get all this done before mowing comes again. So thanks for watching, guys.
In real life and cutting clean when I be leaving everybody's stripes so clean. You wanna get mad and invade my space because I can leave a sidewalk edge so straight. But you must be out of your mind cause I'm in my prime. You probably think that it's a crime designing my stripes. You better just be taking a hike if you in my eyes, cause Blake will go up to your truck and cut up all of your trim.